Are we here? Are we in this location? Is this the place? Do we exist? That is the important thing. Do we exist? And I believe we do. Okay. Let us get back into business. What is existence? What is existence indeed, Albatross? What is existence? Oh yeah, that's right. We need to make sure that our laptop is muted. Because the last thing that I want to do... I don't have a category either. I don't know why it doesn't do that sometimes. Like it picks up the game sometimes and it doesn't others. Whereas usually a game will either be one way or the other. But it's fine. It's fine. But we have muted our laptop audio so we don't have any Discord doongs. And here we are. Now something that I'm going to do first is get going on exactly what we're doing for this. I'm thinking I might... Okay, so we got rid of... So Albatross and I were on here earlier today. She's left a pumpkin behind. Albatross and I were on here earlier today. And... basically we cleared a lot of space. We got rid of the two little farms that were here. Cleared a whole bunch of trees, leveled some land, all that sort of thing. It was separate to the farm. It was close enough. Squared this off and sort of leveled it. We're gonna do some farms, and I think there's gonna be like a big square farm down here, but like a big farm, and then maybe like a tiered farm here. It sort of goes up the hill or whatever, so it's a bit staggered. I suppose it doesn't matter if it slaps, huh? Oh, it does actually, because they can be waterlogged, so I won't get rid of it. But yeah, we can do like a tiered farm that sort of goes down the hill, and then like a big farm that's like a crop. So it'll be two different things. So I don't know exactly which one's going to be which yet, but I will figure it out. I'm just sort of getting rid of some of this foliage with some cheeky buckets of water. Nope, that's not it. But basically, yeah. So we're gonna have these farms, and that's all cool. It's probably very dark. It's probably very dark on stream, but I will drink myself a night vision potion so that everybody can see. Yeah, this one will do. But you don't have to throw it out. That reminds me, I need to get a whole bunch of garbage out of my inventory. The bridges. The bridges have begun. We were experimenting with a couple of different things, seeing what we liked, what we didn't like, and what is apparently built during either an earthquake or a stroke. I'm not too sure what happened here. This end is Albatross is doing. But it is what it is, boys. Anyway, we were trying out sort of some different shapes and stuff with the bridges, and like different feet of the bridges and stuff to see how it would all look. I think like we could have the foot there and have it go over. This is the style, like the color, like the block palette-esque, because it's still going to be part of the castle fort wall type of thing. So we'll still use the same bricks mostly, but we're going to do the spruce planks in the middle and do something nice with that. We can always jazz it up later. Decoration comes last. Decoration comes last. We're still doing a lot of structural stuff. But what we really need to do is get this first one done, and we've got two options. That's a weird sentence, by the way. That's a very weird thing that I've always heard that sentence. I've always heard we've got two options. It's like, do you? Like, if you have one option, it's not an option, is it? It's just... it's what you do. Because an option is, usually, at least from my perspective, has the connotation of choice. So if you have one option, it's not one thing. One option is a choice. What's your choice? Well, it's between at least two things. So, oh yeah, like if someone says, oh yeah, well we've got an option. We can do this or we can do this. But if you say, oh, I've got two options. It's like, okay, so you've got two choices to make. So what's the first choice? Well, the first choice is to have pizza for dinner. Okay, so what you mean, you're choosing the type of pizza? No, no, no. We have pizza for dinner, or we have Chinese food for dinner. An option is a pair. Exactly. Well, it doesn't even necessarily need to be a pair. An option is a choice. Like, if you have something where you go, like, which one of these three paths do you want to take across? You can choose. You know, the option is yours. The option is yours to take. You know, but you also have option 1, option 2, and option 3, right? Because they are choice 1, choice 2, choice 3, but it's a choice. So it's like you have an option of options. You know? I don't know. English language is weird. Also, by the way, sorry me from the future. We are currently streaming at 1080p. It is at a 6000 bitrate. It is currently 4:21 AM on the 16th of February 2021. Anyway, we could have a nice long bridge if we put it on the other side. We could even make this a little bit taller and step the steps out a little bit. Because we could do something really cool here. We could get away with it, I think. That's too far over as well. But, if we put a foot, we can make it 3 high and have a nice big curved bridge across. Because a flat bridge is boring. So I want to do a curved bridge. I really like my curve. Albatross doesn't, to the extent that she built many to show me the error of my ways. But after what I see as her last attempt, I'm really not trusting any of them. Let's tidy this up a little bit and see what she had in mind. It's not bad. It's not bad. But, it's lucky it's made of wood because I'm going to burn it down. Now, I don't know how she managed to actually break this part. Because this wasn't even connected to the bridge. But she did. And it's done. Yep. Okay. Well, either way. I'm sitting weird. I can feel that I'm sitting weird. I can feel it in my ribs. My ribs, it's like they go numb all down one side when I'm sitting funny. Anyway. Let's get ourselves a spruce fence. And fix this error. But what we're probably going to do is first, probably going to... I like the wall having a bit of shape to it. I do. Having one big long straight wall is sort of like, It's like, which way do you want the wall to go? Just straight in that direction, that's fine. But I'm also not a fan of, like, this shit. Because it just feels a bit janky. So I'm thinking I might, I don't know why this isn't even connected anymore. Oh, because I did that, because I was testing it. Anyway, it feels a bit janky. Even if I just widened it by 1. No. Can't widen it. Not going to happen. Nope. I thought about that. I went through all that originally. I can do 3 and that's it. Because if you start widening it too far, then you end up with what happened over here. And it just starts to get a bit too thick. So that's why this is a tunnel now. because you have too much overhanging, and I don't want to build tunnels all the way around. I've done that before, and it's cool and all, but like, not this time. I'm not going to do it this time. Like, I don't want too many. I don't want too many interiors that don't have a purpose. Because not that this doesn't have a purpose, it's a tunnel. But if I do too many tunnels, then it's just like, why would you ever walk inside this when you can either walk down the side of it and see the village, or on top of it? Like, you just... And having too much of an overhang, it starts to look like this, and it looks dumb. But yeah, I've got to change a lot of this sort of spot. It just seems too chonky, which is the word of the week. But structurally with the wall, I think, because I've had a bit of a think about it, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the interior side. So instead of having a railing here, like, we don't need a railing here. You have a railing on the outside because you're walking along, you're surveying the lands and whatever. You don't have a railing on the inside. It's not generally how castle walls are built. I mean, castle walls aren't really built like this anyway. But generally, you'll either have an open back, steps up and shit like that if it's like a battlement, or you'll have a higher section. So, as far as this is concerned, what I'm going to experiment with today is doing a higher section and doing a higher back to the wall. I feel very uncomfortable right now. I need to stretch or do something different because there's something pinched somewhere that is making the left-hand side of my ribcage very numb, and I don't like it. Makes me overthink things. I know it's nothing to do with my heart. Before anybody asks, it's not to do with my heart, but it doesn't stop me from thinking that it could be. And that makes me uncomfortable. Because I have had heart issues in the past, so I need to be careful. But this feeling, as I have been told by many doctors, is not my heart. But anyway. Oh, we've already ruined that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this along the back of here. I don't know how a fox got on top of this on the outside. I'm guessing he fell off the top. Go down there, bud. But we're going to do like a back wall piece for this, and we're going to see how it looks. We'll probably go a couple high with it. Yeah, we'll probably go a couple high with it. That'll do. That'll do for now. But we can do like a bit of a muck around with some stairs and stuff as well, so that we have like holes in it, I guess. Because I don't necessarily want to obstruct the village completely. It's not to hide the village, and if it's just more wall, then it's like eh. But we could do like, if we're gonna go, especially if we're gonna go too high, we could do like some cheeky, like what we did up in the other area, like almost like murder holes. So you got that kind of thing. So like if you're walking along, you can sort of see through these holes that are occasionally along it. For now though, what am I thinking? Am I thinking too high? Am I thinking 3 high? Who knows? Because we can do banners on the top of it as well. Like that's pretty cruisy. We could do some, because you don't want it higher, because if it's higher, you can't see through it. You can see like the tiniest bit, and then it's kind of pointless. But if you're coming up to it from the ground anyway, yeah, it's too high. That's too high. Unless I put a little roof on it. Ooh, I could put a little roof on it. Ooh. I could put a little roof on it. Definitely. You love my thought process? Well, it tends to just expand and expand and expand. Like, that's what I mean, the whole Mr. Squiggle principle. Which I do reiterate here occasionally. Well, quite regularly. But when I create something, I like to create something and build upon something that's already there. Not necessarily like, oh, I'm going to make the church better by building another room onto it, but more like, I like to work with something that already exists as opposed to creating from nothing. Like if I had, like, that's why I don't like building in super flat worlds, like your big flat grasslands that just have nothing, and they have like mobs that spawn on them, but that's about it. And then I sort of sit there and I'm like, I could make a box fort that is a rectangle and is just a rectangle, and that's it. And maybe a big pixel thing that I'll copy from a pattern or whatever. Like, I really like to create from something else. The world is my inspiration. Kind of, yeah, yeah. Because what I'll do is like, I'll have an idea, and then I'll start chasing that idea, and then that idea adds to whatever was originally there, or changes it in some way. And then what I've added to it then gives me an idea to build on top of that. So it's almost like layers. So it's like layers of creativity. And some of those layers never see the light of day, because there's a layer that then builds on top of that. But like, building that sort of that sedimentary creation. Sedimentary doesn't work, but I'm thinking like sedimentary stone because it's layered. A layer cake. A parfait. Parfaits have layers. That's what I like to create. I like to create... Nope, that's dumb. I like to create... no, that's stupid as well. Come here. Just do the thing. You can't see it from down here really at all. But that's okay. That's totally fine. I want to be able to walk along here and sort of look out of it regularly. It's a shame that they don't have, yeah, it's too wide. It's a shame that they don't have slabs that go on the side of a block. So you could put a slab there, or you could put a slab there, and it covers that side but leaves this side open. So it's kind of like stairs. It's similar to what we have here, as in it's like, if you have a block, half of it is gone, but you can't do that everywhere. You know what I mean? Like it's, like you can't make a path. Like if you have a too wide hallway and you cover the walls with slabs on either side, then you have a one-way hallway. I don't know if people are keeping up with the picture that I see in my head, but yes, it's a shame that they don't have like slabs on their side. If we go with here, and then let's say 1, 2, 3. Let's say 2. 2 might be overkill. We might need to change it, but we'll try 2. Maybe we want it to have a bit of a pattern to it, rather than just a regular thing. What if I do this? No. What if I do this? No. What if I do this? I hate it. I hate it as well. That's shit. I mean, a lot of it's experimentation. A lot of it's going to be experimenting and finding out what you like and what you feel looks good. Because when it comes down to creating something, there's always going to be people out there that judge why not alternate heights, because I'm not a psychopath. And also, I already mentioned why there's not an alternate height, because if you do that height, it's kind of... And if I'm going to do a roof on it, then it's going to be obscured anyway, so... It's sort of... It is what it is. Oh yeah, the roof, yeah, exactly. But if I do... Because we've got what? 1, 2 steps. 1 steps. 1, 2, 3 steps. I could probably do 3. Let's try 3. Let's do 1. And then 1, 2, 3. Why are you there? Get out of here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. We need to do more of these. But I'm gonna... I think that's alright. I think that's alright, having that 3 gap there. I think it works. Get rid of that one, get rid of this one, and that one, and that one. Where did my Bosion go? I'll chuck it here, because who the fuck uses birch? Come on. Okay. So... Nope, that's very not it. Let's do that. And then on this side do the same thing. I think that's alright. Nope. Other side, other side. You do the crime, you do the time in the mine. You certainly do, DD. How you doing today, my friend? What are you up to, buddy? 1, 2, 3, and then that'll be 4, so that'll be cleared. And like that. You're hungry? That time of day, hey? What's on the menu? Or are you just not sure? Hot wings in the oven. Very nice. That'll sort of seal up there, so that actually works out quite well. Works out quite well. That. That. Going back this way, we'll do that. That. And we'll do the overhang bit. And then you're going to slap the final base game boss in Neo. Very nice. Very nice. So, in Neo, does the DLC come during the game? Is it one of those games where like the DLC is sort of halfway through it? Or is it, because I know a lot of the Souls-like games are like that, they sort of have the DLC like in your mid to late game, but it actually sort of falls difficulty-wise before the last boss. Is Neo like that, or you're not too sure? You sort of kept yourself blind. That's back to front. That's fucked. The 3 DLC is a continuation of the story. Awesome! Because it's very much like demons have invaded the realm of man or something, isn't it? By the looks of it. I know nothing about Neo. So you do base game and then DLC 1, 2, and 3. That's cool. It's nice to have progressive stuff like that. A lot of games don't do DLCs like that anymore. They'll just sort of be like, ah, it's just its own thing. But I miss continuation DLC. Chiseled nether bricks, cracked nether bricks. Kind of. Man found stones that summon yokai from the yokai realm. Yokai are monsters from Japanese folklore. Yep, yep. I am familiar. And then obviously, mankind fucked up. Demons came out. Demons ate man. Man sad. Can I get rid of most of these easily? No. Ooh, maybe I could do this. If we get ourselves a little chest, just a cheeky little chest. Yep, that's you. And we slap it down in here. Not even there. Like there. And then we just put everything in it. We break it. Fuck you, everything. It's basically a story of balance, peace and war. Evil English man named Kelly wants to disrupt the balance. Some Japanese overlords want to build a world of peace. Sounds quite noble. I suppose that's the point. But it does. It sounds quite noble. So, is Kelly your final boss? Or is Kelly like a demonic version of Kelly? Or have you already beaten Kelly? Or are you not sure? I don't know how in the dark you are about it. And Kelly summons Yokai, yeah. You beat Kelly, he didn't die though, he fled and summoned the final boss. Right. So he's a dick. And a coward. Using of the power of the Pokemon he stole from the player character in the beginning. Huh. So you had a yokai? Like as a companion or something in the beginning? Like before the game started, I'm guessing? You had some sort of yokai in your family sword that you inherited or something? I don't know. I'm picking cliches out of the air, but I'm just sort of I'm guessing stuff. 'Cause I like the vibe. I like the sound of it. I'm gonna go with this. Go with this side. Yeah, there we go. And then here. Spirit animal. Right. I should play it. I have so many Souls likes on my list. And I don't own Neo, so it definitely loses points in that category because I've got to actually get it before it gets bumped up that list. But I need to play more of actual Dark Souls itself as well. There's a couple other ones out there that I need to sort of give it a go. But I've sort of lurked in a few of your streams just hanging out and watching, and it looks really cool. Like the aesthetic and going for like the path of like feudal Japan and stuff. And it's like right in that tipping point when like weapons were changing and like I love that era. That era was really, really cool. Do I need to do all of them? I don't believe I do. I don't think I need to do inside corners. And I don't think I should. Also the player characters, some of the lords and other characters existed in real life. That sounds cool. I mean, obviously they're very fictionalized versions of them. And imagine me now, 6 months from now, booting up Neo for the first time, and it's like, based on a true story. You're like, what? Do you know what you're going to be doing? I mean, I know you're going to do the DLCs first, but you know what you're going to be playing after it? You got any idea? Any plan? You usually play 2 games at a time. You just finished Neo. Only since Bioshock 2 finished. Might do Bioshock Infinite soon. Have you played... Because you mentioned you played Infinite before. You hadn't played 1 and 2, but you played Infinite before? Or you'd seen Infinite before or something? You gotta really spin people out by being like, so the game that we're gonna be doing after Neo is Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sega Mega Drive. No, not that, this way. Played it when 1 and 2 Remaster came out, but you never did the DLC. Me neither. I never actually finished Infinite either. Unfortunately, I had Infinite spoiled for me when I was about halfway through it, which sort of put me off it. Which sucked, because it was a really cool game, and I was really dirty with the person that did it, because we were out drinking, everything was wonderful, everything was great. And it was just one of the staff at the pub that was sort of like it was kind of a mutual friend. And, so good, yeah, I know. I didn't have it done blow by blow, but pretty much the biggest twist that's in Infinite was like, I'm like, oh, I've been playing Bioshock Infinite, because I knew they were a gamer as well, and I was just striking up conversation. I'm like, I've been playing Bioshock Infinite. And they're like, oh, me too. And I'm like, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's pretty good. And they're like, oh, yeah, what did you think when blah, 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 blah. And it was like that open and that like straight up in the conversation. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Which is funny thinking about almost punching somebody over telling you the story of a video game. But still, it was there. But yeah, no, the Bioshock games are really well done. They are really well done. Very, 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 very cool setups and stories, and yeah, I'm a big fan. I scored the collection a little while ago on special, so I do want to play through them as well. There's like a handful of games that I want to do and have the VODs there for, so that I can sort of look back on them when I'm 60 and be like, I don't remember any of this. As a side note, what does it look like when you start the fence off the wall, like high but starting off the platform? There's a 4th game in development? Ooh, I'm excited. I'm not 100% sure what you mean, Albatross. Like as in, like this? Like where the torches are. I don't have torches. Oh, like underneath. Like exactly where the torches are, or like up here? Have like an overhang thing. Yeah, like that's decoration. Decoration comes last. Like that's cool. I love it. Cool idea. Instead of the fence thing. So you mean like this fence? Hello, Lewis. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, buddy? Do they have the original teams doing the fourth game, DD? Like, is there much information about it, or is it just that it exists? You do. I noticed that. Yeah, there was anonymous subs gifted earlier, and you had one. I noticed. Oh no, I didn't do it. It was just yeah, gift subs that came through, and it was one of them was very luckily and handily arrived in your possession. Hmm. We've got a couple of new subs coming on the way, but they are generic Twitch subs, so they're nothing nothing directly to do with myself or the channel, but they are on the way either way. Subs, emotes, yes, sorry, there are other emotes on the way. Did I say subs? Dumb. There's a couple of subs on the way, but they're generic. Did I see the clip? I did. I saw your boat, and you got like a little bit of like a road and a base and stuff. A lot of beds. There's a lot of beds. You got some many beds in there. It makes the problem with this, like I don't mind it, but the problem with this is like, oh, I need another potion. Is it nighttime? Yeah, it is. You don't know why so many, but favorite places for people to sleep, obviously. The problem with this and the way that it's here is that it's like you can step up onto it. And it kind of defeats the point of it, because the whole thing is that you can't. I like the look of it, mostly. I wish I could have a middle ground. I wish I could run a fence along the very edge of a block, like between two blocks almost. Like that would be ideal. But we can't. But I don't mind the look of it so much. Maybe slabs or something. What do you mean? You confuse me. It took longer to get all the materials than to build? Yeah, it's the same with most things. That is the same with most things. And it's satisfying to build something really cool in survival. But if you're ever creating something on like a really large scale, it I lose interest before I get all the materials. Underneath, you thought that what I wasn't liking was the gaps. The gaps were kind of okay, kind of meh. It's the fact that because you're technically on like, these are a block and a half high because they're like fences. So you go up a step. So when there's a fence on top that is supposed to be something that you can't jump over, right? If it's here, Can't get over it because it's a block and a half high, technically. But if I'm stepping onto this, I get half a block higher, and then I can get on top of it. And then fall off to my doom. Which, I mean, if somebody does that, that's their own stupidity, and I have no sympathy. But I don't want... Like, it's not a guardrail if you just step over it. Could I do it without the fence underneath, or just have it float? Because see, we're getting to the point now where it's like... Oh, we'll just make the overhang bigger, and then it's getting to 4 blocks anyway, so it's pointless. Like, it's not going to happen. You saw I was playing Payday earlier, and then I got off 5 minutes after you saw. Yeah, I had a few games of Payday today. I was sort of off and on. Had a bit of lunch and a few other bits and pieces, and you know, that was that. But yeah, I enjoyed Payday because I've never really played it before. But it's alright. It's pretty good. I liked it. Do you have Payday? I suppose I mean, I've got it off Game Pass. So I'm guessing you've played it on Game Pass. If you don't own it already. You love Payday? Nice. Yeah, no, I only played it for the first time today, but I got a handful of friends that have recommended it highly in the past. Your max level, woof, knocking over some of those six skull heists. 70 billion, wow, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Anyway, before I got off track, I was doing the back wall. So I'm going to put things back the way they were, because I already tested all this. I'm going to do the back wall. That's okay, Albatross. It's always good to experiment and that sort of thing. Maybe we do one of them here too. Maybe we do a corner bit. Probably squeeze that up a little bit for this piece. So I'm still tempted to bring the whole lot forward, but to just have a straight wall all the way across, it's sort of like, eh. Like there's no character to it, I guess. So it'd be like this bit of curve, and then it'd be like, oh, straight wall. Okay, so... We're working on bridges and stuff. We're working on cabins. You're excited for this realm? So am I. Like, I know it's like, oh, but you're already playing it, but like, I'm really keen to actually, like, release it into the wild, I guess, and have a proper go of it. And I think I'm gonna set a specific time that it goes live, and I'm gonna have, like, I'm gonna stream when it goes live and stuff. Like, I think it's gonna be a big thing. Because that way it's something that people can expect, rather than finding out that the realm's live like 3 days later and being like, oh, I missed when it was not trashed. That's a slab. That's tricky. You're a tricky slab. So I'm thinking I could do it from this end. I could do like a path that sort of goes over, because if the feet aren't here, then the road can sort of come closer to the edge. And then the bridge itself can go over the top. You'll be refreshing Twitch for days now. The easiest way, and I know that a lot of people don't have Twitter accounts, but the easiest way to track it will be through Twitter, because I'll put it up there, and that's where there'll be posts that will tell you what day it's going to be up and everything. But I'll probably do a clip, and I'll probably do like a highlight and stuff, like specifically saying, okay, this is going to be it. Like, I'll make it sure it's a big deal. Okay. So it's coming all the way out to there. I probably wouldn't bring it all the way out to there. You'll be in diamonds by day 3. I think you'll probably be in diamonds by day 1. I think you'll probably be in diamonds by day 1. Oh, he's taking shelter. He's taking shelter from the rain under it. That's adorable. Because it doesn't take long to get diamonds. I suppose it might take a little bit longer if you're unlucky and you want a full set of diamond armor and stuff, but it doesn't take too long to get diamonds. Not really. If we're going to do a path, let's say we're going to do the road. Let's say the road's going to be right up against the cliff. And let's say it's here for that wide. And I don't have my dirt anymore because I got rid of it because I'm not using dirt at the moment and it's the way it always fucking is. Let's get rid of spruce logs, I guess. Full enchanted netherite by 1 week. Yeah, I mean this world is also going to play a little bit different. Like I said, it's survival plus. So I am going to tweak certain things off stream. That will be a little bit of a surprise. So before the server itself goes live, what I'll do is I'll probably do like a showcase. Like I'll do a showcase stream. That'll basically just be myself running around in survival. Or in creative probably, but not actually building anything. Just like having a look around the place. It's not going to be a long stream, might be an hour or 2. And then I probably won't be in Minecraft. Like when I stream, I probably won't be streaming Minecraft for a day or 2 after that. Because I'll be saying that the realm's going live. But I'll be doing stuff off stream that'll be secret sneaky surprises. And then that way when you come in, there will be bonuses and exciting things and it'll be cool. But it just makes it a little bit more interesting, and that way you can sort of go around, and it's not going to be an adventure map. It's definitely going to be survival, but there's going to be some secret stuff that you wouldn't expect to find normally. I gotta fix that. I'm just keen to get one of these bridges, at least one of these bridges done today. Once I get one bridge down pat, I'll know the pattern and the sort of design that I want better. Because I'll have mucked around with it and tweaked it and stuff. And then it's gonna be nice. You'll be the only player more powerful than you. You will be king. We will see. We will see. But I do look forward to seeing what everybody does. And I'm sort of going to bounce between them too, because there's going to be 2 separate realms. So I am going to bounce back and forth a little bit. But it also means that we're going to be able to do some really fucking exciting things for the events on the weekends and stuff. So to see how much stuff was in the world. You're a survival mafia boss. Yeah. How long have you been on the world for? How long have you been doing that one world for? It looks like you've been there for quite a while. Been playing for a long time. Three to 4 months. Not bad. Not bad. 4 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months. Yes. And go out around a little bit. And then this is sort of where the kind of like the crossroady type area will be. It'll split into the two. Oh no. See you, buddy. Have fun, fellas. You just need end crystals. You will kill players in seconds. Can you get end crystals? Like, can you get them to keep? Like, is that a thing? Those two are out there duking it out in the water. If they touch the pet cat, you'll find them and you'll kill them. Yeah. If you can track them down, find out who it was. Gonna have a little bit of water there. There we go. Okay. Alright, so... Anyway. Path width doesn't matter right now, it's more of an idea. So the bridges, I'm using this sort of scheme to do it. Like stone bricks on either side with spruce in the middle. So it'll be a nice sort of thing. Oh, and something else that you can sort of see. Oh, you can hire spies to find them. I wish you luck, my friend. I wish you luck. It'll be interesting to see. Because if you can hunt down people and find out who killed your cat by hiring spies, I want to know your tricks. You need to teach me your ways. Chew straight through that. Get rid of these. The spy will be you. You'll hire yourself. Get rid of all this. We kind of know what we want to do. I have an idea. Because we've been experimenting. Albatross came in here before and she gave me a hand to do a couple of bits and pieces, and then I had to shuffle her off before she figured out too much about the world. Because there's some secrets out there that you guys aren't allowed to see yet. And that she's not allowed to see yet because she's going to be playing on the world as well. What do I need? I need I need all the stone, I need wood slabs. I don't need fences. I mean, I do. Meanie? No, because you just want to cheat. You're not allowed to cheat. That's not happening. So don't even start me. I'm gonna move you to here. Move you to here. You can go there. I'll do this with the shovel first. Do this real quick. You give other players stuff as a bribe to find them? Yeah, but I mean, if somebody walks into your home and no one sees it. But I'm sure the blood will be spilling. I'm sure you'll have a way. Because then, along the edge of here, there's going to be a fence. Except for this bit. 3, 4, 5. You found out today you've been following Hashra for 5 months? Whoa! Yeah, you were there pretty early on. You were there pretty early on. For sure. Because you started following Hashra. What was he playing? Do you remember? Was it Destiny? When he played Borderlands 2. Oh wow, that was a long time ago. That was back in the beginning. That's cool. That is many moons ago. We'll go like that. And we'll go like this. And basically, I don't have the solid ones because I didn't actually get the thing. Haha! His sub goal was 5 back then, and now it's at 111. Yep. Yep, and it went very quickly too. Very, very quickly. He's a very entertaining dude. I really like Ashra. Very entertaining guy. There's actually quite a few really nice people that I've met, and some really entertaining people. So, I don't think he's still here. I think he's gone. But Danish, who was here before, DD, Danish Dies. He's a really entertaining guy. There's a few others. There's Poorly Produced is really good. Yeah, like there's a lot of other people like RJ Ace and River Howl and it's just there's a lot of people. They grow up so quickly. Yeah. Yep. They certainly do. They grow up so fast. Thinking this side will probably still be stone because it'll probably be slabs over that side by that point. We don't do stairs. We'll get rid of the stairs and we will do nope, slabs. And we're gonna do spruce wood slabs. Yep, perfect. Perfectamundo. And we might actually that'll do. And then this one. I'll get rid of the potion of night vision, which I probably need now anyway. Ugh. Get out of my life. Your headset's bugging the fuck out. What's going on with it? Is it like crackling or clicking or is it just not working? What's happening, buddy? You don't know? You don't know what it's doing? What's it do? What's happening with it? What's it doing? If it's a weird buzzing noise, it might be you. I don't think so. I don't think it's you. You can't mix slabs, can ya? You can't do like a slab of that and a slab of this. Nah, fuck. That's so annoying. So hold on, if we go 1, 2, 3, it's like clicking and buzzing loudly. I don't think so. I don't think, because it doesn't, I don't think it's your keyboard, Albatross. Because it normally doesn't pick up your stuff unless I'm plugged in, which I'm not. Is it your headset, or is it like a... Is it like a audio thing? It's really annoying. Is it still happening? Try unplugging your headset and plugging it back in. You don't know if it's still happening? It is still happening. Yeah, try unplugging your headset and plug it back in. And if that doesn't work, try turning off your controller and turning it back on. Or your phone, I guess, if that's what you're looking through. I don't know what you're plugged into at the moment. And then we could probably go... Nope, still. Weird. Try plugging your controller into power, maybe? I'll probably do this. So I could do that. And then, nope, that's not it. What a trip. Are you back? Are you back from your moon adventure? Nope, still. I don't know how to help you then, Lewis. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how to fix it. There's a few different things you could try, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. Lol, all you did was sleep? Yeah, I thought you were asleep. I saw that you had Cyberpunk on and you were playing a bit of that, but then you passed out. You might have eeped now and then. You gotta send me that clip. Yeah, you mentioned that there was a clip. It fixed when he got here? Weird. We'll go there. We'll go there, we'll get that. That happens when I'm around. Because the curse is now passed on to him, so now his tech will fail. No, I probably should leave that. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be encased. It's going to be encased. Because then... then it should be higher. It'll be 3 long. It's Jack crackling? Really? It shouldn't be me. Hold on.